Hello, I'm Cuddly Bunny, and this is another edition of Average to Slightly Above Average. I'm slightly above average in this game, I believe. I think I finally got out of orange at this point, so I was actually in green. Um, yep, I'm in my Cromwell. It's very recently unlocked. I think this is my third battle in it, maybe even my second. I'm around the 650, 700 battle mark right now. So yeah, I'm improving a bit. I think I'm improving a bit anyway. But let's have a look at how this game goes. I'm with Evan again, and he's in his A43. He's also stock, I believe, in some aspects. He might be missing the tracks, but we play quite passively actually, which I recently actually this is probably the last very passive game I played in the Cromwell. There you go, you see, Evan, we've not got, well, we've got an average chance win, 49%. So you don't really want to pay attention too much for the XVM thing. If it's in the 80s, I tend to play a lot more aggressively. Lower like this, I know I'm going to have to at least pull my own weight for us to win, probably. So I'm a bit more cautious. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to, well, my original plan was to go to the spotting bush. There's an E25 there though, so there's not much point me going there. I take some shots at this tiger, but as you can see, my gun, 91mm of penetration. That's not nice. And the premium, 110, so I've got a pretty decent chance with premium. And look at the health on the tiger, it's just a big XP pinata. It's like a tog, but with slightly more armor. Um, yep, and he's obviously going down quite easily. There's our first kill. Um, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of this game. I do a lot of camping, as you saw just there, and as I said earlier, I'm not a big fan of it anymore. I play my Cromwell very aggressively, and it's working out quite well. I mean, a couple of nights ago, I had 2 mastery badges within about 3 games of each other. I only played about 10 games that entire night. I've been having kind of a hard time with Waller tanks recently. Even with Evan, I think at one night we were running a 43% win rate. It just would not let us win. I'm trying to grind through my jumbo at the moment. I don't hate the jumbo, but I'm not great in the jumbo. Um, yeah, it's just I know how to angle armor, but at the time, well, as I am now, I can't quite do everything at the same time. I'm usually trying to concentrate on shooting, moving, and angling my armor. One of them will suffer every time, especially when it's multiple opponents. It takes me a bit longer to figure it out. So, although I'm doing okay, I haven't even got my mastery in it in over 150 odd battles. The mastery does seem to be very high. In the Cromwell, it's about 1,250 XP at the moment, which is pretty low. The Jumbo, though, I'm talking, I've got 1,650 XP in it and no masters. So, yeah, it seems to be a very high threshold. I did have a fantastic game, which I might upload at some point, actually. It was the most ridiculous matchmaking. I'm talking 2 tier 6s, 2 tier 5s, everything else tier 4. It was fantastic. Right now I'm shooting at this AMX M4. I fire a couple of shells into it and realise I can't penetrate it. I still don't know my tanks very well. Generally, I think French tanks don't have good armor, but apparently I'm wrong in that aspect in some circumstances. I do just fire another random shell at him, just because you never know, I might get lucky at his side, but no, he moves down. Don't worry though, we get to shoot him a bit later. This E25 was playing quite aggressively. 88, I actually didn't realise that even though it's side armor, I wouldn't be able to penetrate with normal ammo. But you know, I learn. I've learned a lot actually. My game's improving a lot because I know the different tanks, I know their weaknesses and strengths a bit more. As you can see on the mini-map, they have everyone down there, and we have lost a lot of tanks. 710, so not great. This flag west is kind of annoying as well. He kind of moans a bit, but yeah, you know. There we go, E25. I bounce a lot off this thing. He goes side armor bounce. I take a shot in my face there, which makes me a bit sad. But I still, yeah, I'm trying to get shots off on these guys because I want to kill as much as I can. Because I was expecting them to kind of try and rush us. I was really expecting to try and rush us. Because there's not very many of us left. We're all here pretty much apart from the IS. Let's look at this flag. Where's IS go spot? First off, he's not got the best view range, and you don't even have a shot where he would spot things. He's in the middle of the goddamn map. Outside of your render range is the things he'll spot for you. But of course, he doesn't really care about this. Here's a KV2. Dopey. I hate KV2s. I really hate KV2s, almost as much as I hate KV1Ss. Actually, in my jumbo, I hate KV2s a lot more than than KV1Ss. I at least have a chance against KV1Ss. KV2s don't give a crap about my armor. But now the game gets a little boring. The IS goes and dies. He's not a bad player, to be fair. Yellow, 4 kills already. He's pulled his weight. He's getting shot at by people he can't see. Flagfest is still saying, "Go spot IS. What are you doing? Why aren't you spotting?" I have a thing when people tell me to do things, I hate the idea of doing things. So although, yeah, I'm probably the best scout option in this time, first off, I don't think it's a great idea us going to them right now. They've got some half-decent spotting tanks. I've got a feeling I'm pretty certain I'll get spotted before I spot any of them. And the flag best told me to, so I instantly don't want to. So I'm sitting in this bush with binos, just hoping for some sneaky shots or something if they decide to come up. Of course, Evan's now the target of go do something. And we're taking some shots in this. That KV-13 was going straight for the cap circle. So everyone's saying they're probably about to cap, and amazingly, those two notice as well, which I was quite surprised about because they don't seem the most brilliant players in the world. But yeah, there we go. Actually, they do terribly. They go to try and stop it, but they fail epically. Panzerfault just charges in, doesn't even spot anyone, so he dies. There you go, in a big ball of fire. And right now I'm thinking, crap, how am I going to do this? But hello, KV1S. I hate you with a passion. You'll see me shooting premium at the KV1S. On fire. KV1S is just giant matchboxes with a really annoying gun, basically. So here we go. I'm moving up now. Evan's saying, let's just go get this guy. The flank burst dies in a glorious blaze of fire. From a T-25-2 behind us. He doesn't do anything, of course, before he dies. He just dies. And there we go. There's 2 enemies. Evan, though, finishes off the enemy flag burst. I stop here, which was probably not wise. I get a shot in my ass for it. And I still don't move, which is kind of stupid. But I have I'm really worried that when Evan's circling something, I'm going to hit him instead, and that could cost us the game. Not much happens for a few minutes now. We go into the Forest of Fun. I've never been into the Forest of Fun before this point, so it's kind of a learning experience for me. We're thinking we're going to go all the way around the back of them. They're probably more tempted to camp now that there's 2 mediums against them. But no, they don't actually, which is surprising. You'll see us right there. We're not 100% sure what to do right now. He was a little worried that they might go and try and cap, and of course they do. So we turn around, and on our way back, and Evan right now is just saying, 2 tank destroyers, let's circle them. And I fail miserably. As I'm sure you can guess, let's get back down to normal speed. There's the 88. Evan says, I'll deal with the 88, and there's the T25-2. I get a shot at him, but he gets one in here, and not sadly, he's pre-aimed at my location. So, let's pause here. What should I have done right now? I'm not 100% actually. I don't know how I would have got out of this. I'd love to hear your thoughts if you'd like to tell me. I keep going around, but maybe I should have gone left. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one. Maybe I should have gone left and tried to get out of his fire arc, but no, there's the 88 there. I carry on anyway. For better or for worse, I do get another shot into him, but sadly, my beautiful Cromwell, it does not fare so well. So, right, yeah, I still just can't figure out what I should have done here. I've got the 88 facing me, so my options are quite limited. I auto-aim, because auto-aim equals skill, but not enough skill apparently. T25-2 finishes me off. Luckily though, the 88 is down already. Evan, knowing exactly what to do in this situation, he's already tracked him. He gets around here, and bam, look at this. Tracks him again. And the T25-2 is just helpless. I love fighting tank destroyers sometimes. Especially Hellcats and my Cromwell, they just deserve to die. And there you go. Fantastic. Great work, Evan. He won the match, really. I was more just a meat shield for temporarily there. But, yeah, overall, a bit of teamwork goes a long way, especially 2 mediums. And I've been playing tonight, actually, 3 medium platoon, which is devastatingly fun. God, I love the Cromwell. Such a shame it's wrecked here. Hey, look at it, the mightiness. Yeah, it was a good game, I guess. It was an okay game. 1,661 damage with the stock gun isn't too bad, I guess. I had quite a few bounces, even on that E25, which is a bit annoying. But I'm still not sure what I should have done differently here. I probably should have asked Evan, but it's a bit difficult to ask him when he hasn't got the replay of this, or he's not from my perspective, because it's just it's a bit difficult, I guess. Maybe there was nothing I could do, maybe there was, maybe I should have gone for a ram. Yes, ram, very powerful. But yeah, if you've got an idea, feel free to leave a comment. But let's have a look at the post-game results, Alright, so there we go. 1,708 XP with premium. Yeah, it wasn't a great game, really. Actually, saying that, it was 100 XP probably away from a Masters. And with the stock gun, I don't think that's too bad, really. It could have been worse. Let's look at the team score. Obviously, Evan came first. I was second. Only trailing by not by much there, which is pretty good. Annoyingly, Flakbus L annoying was third there, which he didn't really deserve. Oh, I didn't realise the Panzer IV was platooned with him. Yeah, I didn't notice that. But overall, my team was okay. They weren't terrible. The IS helped quite a bit. Their team, they just lost because, well, because of Evan. That's basically it, really. I mean, you've got 2 green players platooned together, talking on TeamSpeak in medium tanks. They're gonna cause you problems. There's actually another game, which, there's a lot of games I want to upload, actually. There's one where there's 3 of us in a medium platoon, and the way we win is literally just by keeping the other platoon of KV-1Ss busy. 3 mediums against 3 KV-1Ss, it's very dangerous to go head-on-head by them, but we just distract them. We don't take any shots from them. We're just keeping them busy while the rest of our team clean up. The KV-1Ss were obviously by far the most powerful tanks on their team. KV-1S is ridiculous. I'm just gonna say that out now. I've never driven it, so maybe I'm being stupid saying it's overpowered. But it's got the mobility. It overtakes my jumbo. It's got decent enough armor. Not jumbo armor, I know, but it's basically faster than my medium tank. Its armor is very good. Side scraping, it's very good. It bounces constantly for some reason, has magic armor. Um, I'm sure you've all heard this before. These are just my experiences from the last few hundred battles in Tier 6. And the gun is just so ridiculous. 175mm of penetration, 390 alpha, it 2 shots. All other Tier 6, 2 shots Tier 6 mediums. Some of the Tier 6 heavies it's like the only thing to counter a KV-1S is a KV-1S or a KV-2. But they didn't actually do very much that battle. There was me whining they're overpowered, and look, they didn't really do anything. Detailed report, let's have a look at that. Wow, I was inaccurate. Oh, I did more damage than XVM said. That's probably because I had a blind shot. Yeah, I killed that KV-1S actually. I think it was a KV-1S, yeah, blind shot. So yeah, look at that inaccuracy. And I spammed premium like there was no tomorrow. I almost ran out of ammo that goddamn battle. Minus 23,000 credits on a good game, yeah. Though I wanted to get through that stock gun, I didn't want to use it, and I'm so happy I continued because the top gun on the Cromwell is great. Not KV-1S great, but it's great. So yeah, I actually received it. Yeah, I died, so obviously I received my HP and potential damage plus a bit. Detecting 1,312. Not my best spot in game in the Cromwell, but you'll notice you'll get a lot of this in the Cromwell. I do have binos on it again. It's literally just money. Coach's optics are expensive, 500k. It's a lot of money. So I haven't quite got there. I've got a rammer. I don't know if I had a rammer on in that game or not. I've got rammer and vents so far, and I use the binos as well, just because I might as well. So overall, an okay game. I think I did okay, really. I mean, I didn't do what mistakes did I make in that game? Actually, I can't figure it out, which is not great, really. I should be able to point out things that I've done wrong a lot more. But I think I did okay. I would love to hear what you think. Yeah, if there's any points where you think you should have done this, tell me. I need to get better one way or the other, and going through my replays seems to be a good idea, or I think it's a good idea. Obviously, in the last video, I was even noobier than this video, and I could actually tell the things that I did wrong. This one, I'm not so sure. I think I did okay. I thought I did more than expected. Maybe I should have gone scouting. Yeah, just if you think I should have done something different, just tell me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you like. I'll probably be doing other videos other than just these average to slightly above average, just because I've got some replays of some interesting stuff. I had the same night we had those terrible games. I've got a replay of just the idiots we were with. We left. Well, me and Evan managed to basically carry a flank a bit. There was 4 of us left against one of them, and yeah, of course they failed miserably. One at a time. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. And when you'll see it, if I put it up, you'll see what I mean. There's this Hellcat that just so bad. And the amazing thing was the person that was so bad had 24,000 battles. I just don't understand how you cannot grasp the basics after 24,000 battles. I know I'm new, but I mean, come on. Well, anyway, you'll hear more about it in the video if you end up watching it, and if I end up putting it up, I probably will. I'm hoping to it's a pretty short replay, so maybe I'll put it with something else as well. But anyway, thanks for watching again. I keep saying this. Yeah, subscribe if you like. I'll do one of these every now and then. Just go over my progress. I will say my target is 1,500 win 8 by 1,500 battles, and it looks like after tonight I should be able to hit it. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was, but I had a good I don't remember how many games it was, 30 plus games, over 2,000 win 8 tonight. Just mopping up with the Cromwell, and I was doing one in the Jumbo as well. This always happens to me. I come to the end of a grind of a tank and I start doing really well, Um, but you know, I'm not gonna keep the jumbo though. I'm gonna end up selling that. Anyway, this has gone on long enough, I think. Sorry for my ramblings. I'll see you again in the next video.